Alright, so here's something that isn't so funny and actually pissed me off pretty much today. So I can't panhandle any of these places around here because it's, both in Asbury and Neptune have told me that panhandling is illegal. There's an ordinance that makes panhandling. Now, again, I want to repeat, panhandling is and if you Google it, is protected by our First Amendment rights, right? Under freedom of speech. Right? So the Supreme Court ruled that it's protected. It's protected by the First Amendment or whatever. I think it's the First Amendment. Bullshit anyway, but. So finally I found a spot on the beach between Asbury and Ocean Grove. A place where cops usually don't come down. I've never had a problem there since then. It's just, sometimes it's just empty. But now in the summer it gets a little bit more crowded, and so you got a chance of making make a little money panhandling. But 2 days in a row now, I was sitting in my normal spot, in a spot that I, for like years now, a few years now, it has become my go-to place, especially in the summer, where all these places where the cops never go that way, that come across that way, and it's, if they do, I used to watch see the guys from Asbury drive by with the little like beach patrol kind of cars drive by, and then, hey, what's up, and then they drive back and it's like, okay, put the sign up again. But yesterday now, all of a sudden I was talking to somebody, and I look over and a police officer's, female police officer coming. Hey, Giovanni, and she knew my name. All these cops know my name. Do they have like a most wanted picture of me? So all these cops know my name. I don't know them, man. A few of them I know, but not all of them, man. They know my name. Yeah, here's the guy. There's the video. Like, oh, okay. You can't be panhandling here. You can't. Panhandling is illegal. She said to me. I said, what? I'm not really panhandling. I'm just holding a sign, and he was protected by. I said, okay, I'll leave. I was like, no, I'm gonna have to write you a ticket. What? You have your ID? He's like, okay, here's my ID. Write me a ticket, Asbury. Asbury's never wrote me a ticket for panhandling yet. It's the first ticket I've gotten from. The other ones all came from Neptune. Because well, if you want, you can go over there, like maybe 50 feet that way, but you can't do it right here. I was like, but this is the spot, man. This is the spot where people come across, and it's a small, it's smaller little like thing that people can see you and they'll give you something. Yeah, they'll give you something, man. So. That was just, and then when a guy came over to me, he goes, oh yeah, I saw the police come. I said, yeah, this woman I know, I was talking to before by a drum circle. She's the one who told me, because I saw her going over to a police officer, and all of a sudden the police officer comes out of the thing and comes to you. I was like, oh, so somebody actually ratted on me, because the police wouldn't have known that I was panhandling, because I wasn't asking anybody for money. I just have a little sign that says I'm homeless and hungry. That's it. That was yesterday. Today I go back and figure, maybe it was the drum circle. They don't like me. They send somebody out there to do it. I don't know, whatever. My old drum circle, That's that was taken, And today I was there. And I was there maybe like 45 minutes at the most. I made it I had $1 in my pocket. And I already got a ticket from the day before. I look up, and again, I see a cop coming my way this time. But this time I realized, oh shit, get up. I got up, packed my stuff, I got my stuff, and I just started walking the opposite way. We're walking to the benches by the lake, right? I sat down. Well, they got in the car, and they followed me, and then they stopped the car, and two female police officers walked. One was behind me, another one got in front of me while I was sitting on the bench. She goes, hey, how you doing? Everything all right? I said, yeah, everything's fine. She goes, what are you doing? Just sitting and enjoying. Yeah, I'm sitting enjoying the view. Goes, what are you drinking there? I was like, vitamin water somebody gave me. So, because she didn't actually see me panhandling, I guess she couldn't give me a ticket today. Yesterday I stayed there, and she walked up to me and she saw the sign, and then, but now I saw her this time, so I'm coming this time, so I just got up and left, and because of that, she wasn't able to give me a ticket, I guess, because she didn't actually physically see it, even though somebody complained about it again, I'm sure. Might have been the same person. Maybe that person is following me around now. When I go to the beach, it's like the little thing goes off, and she runs to the beach. She goes, oh, and then she sees me there, and she goes and rats on me. Now, I know the police officers have to do the job and whatever, and it is a law, even though it's a fucking unjust law, And if I really fought this, if I fought all these things, and this is why whenever they give you those, I say I'm not guilty, but then I say guilty. How much is the fine? Tell me what the fine is, and then if I have, just stack it up with the other fines, I'll stop paying $50 a month from on all of them, One of those things where you have a car payment every month, but you don't really have a car. I have a payment every month on these funds, but I don't have a car out of it. I don't get nothing out of it other than So it just boggles my mind that somebody would actually go ahead and do that. They got nothing better to do, man. You got nothing better to do. If you're watching this, I hope you're watching this. The person that ratted me out twice for not even ask. I don't even ask anybody for anything. I just have a little sign that says homeless and hungry. That's it. That's all I do, man. Because I'd rather not do it. I'd rather not do that. I'd rather not sit there and do that. I'd rather not ask anybody for money. But I got no choice, because if nobody else helps me, then I got no other choice. It's either that or I start fucking robbing people, man. What else am I supposed to fucking do, man? Or I starve to death. Just starve to death and then fuck it, But no matter what, I want to say again, this New Jersey state, I've lived in 3 states: Florida, New York, New Jersey. Out of the 3, New Jersey is the worst when it comes to everything. Everything. Being too expensive, having too much traffic now. All of a sudden there's tons of traffic on here. Having no respect for artists, really, except if you're part of that inner artist crew. No respect for musicians either, unless you haven't been that little musicians. If you're playing the right songs, coming by, The ones that I like, the ones that I've saw, the covers of the other people's songs that I really like, It has the worst, most annoying, most cockroach like police force all over New Jersey that I've ever seen in my life. These people got nothing better to do. They train them to be they're worse than the dogs who sniff this shit out. They're just what I mean? They're just they're So yeah, so that's pretty fucked up of that person to do that. So now starting next time I go up there, I can never go in that little spot again. That little spot was a perfect little spot that is just never got bothered before. I got bothered now, and now they're gonna keep on doing it. So I might as well. And she said 50 feet, that way towards Ocean Grove, you should be fine. I was like, all right. We count 50 feet, and then I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna do it all over again. Why? Because I got nothing else to do, man. I'm better to do it. I just don't have anything at all to do. Yeah. Sorry. You guys have a good night, man.